Hi everyone, my name is Matea. Welcome to our practice. Today I prepared a flow that targets stretching into the side body. We'll build a little bit of heat in this 15 minutes, but also have lots of opportunities to find a good stretch here. So we'll get started in a child's pose. I'll meet you there. In child's pose, bring your toes together, knees out wide, arms stretch forward. Take a few deep breaths here in center, inhaling through the nose, exhaling at the mouth. Next, we'll head towards a child's crescent. Walk your hands over the top right corner of the mat. Left palm might stack on top of right. Send a few deep breaths into the left side body. Start to walk your hands back through center, then child's crescent the other way. Bring your hands to the top left corner of the mat. Few deep breaths into the right side body this time. And then we'll return back through center and transition into tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, we'll set up for a few rounds of cat-cow movements. On your next inhale, cow pose, chest forward, sway in the back, gaze forward. Exhale for cat, round the spine from end to end, hollow out the body. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And then meet me back in stillness and center, and we'll head towards a three-legged table. Extend your right leg long behind you, press out through the heel. From here, cross your right leg off the long left edge of the mat and plant the ball mound of that foot down. Then gaze back with your eyes at your right foot, contract in the left side body. Start to bring your leg back through center, and then off the long right edge of the mat, seal the knife edge of the foot down. From here, we'll head towards a twist. Left hand plants, right arm reaches, gaze up. Let your right shoulder blade fall back in space. And then plant the right palm back down. We'll meet in gate pose. Press off the palms, then rise the torso up. Reach towards the seams of the room, then let the shoulders soften down. And then we'll head towards a side bend. Plant your right hand on your right thigh. Left arm reaches, then arcs up and overhead. Gaze up for your fingertips above. And then meet me back in gate pose. And we'll take a modified warrior base from here. Point your right toes towards the right, then slide that leg in to create a 90-degree angle. Gaze off your middle fingers. Take a big inhale here, modified warrior 2. On your exhale, reverse your warrior, reach your right arm back behind you, gaze up. Inhale brings us back through center. Exhale, modified side angle. Plant the right forearm, reach the left arm up and overhead. And then inhale brings us back through center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle. One more inhale to meet me back in center. Then we'll head towards a foot stretch from here. Bring your right knee under the hip. Hands come to hips. Then tuck the toes under, send your hips back towards your heels. You might shift your weight from side to side to really get into the arch of each foot. And then whenever your feet feel adequately stretched, plant the palms, tap out the toes on the mat. And then quiet that thunder. We'll do that all on the other side. Start by coming into a three-legged table on the left, press out through the heel. Then cross the left foot off the long right edge of the mat, plant the toes down, gaze back for your foot. Start to bring the left leg back in line with the spine. Then off the long left edge of the mat, seal the knife edge of the foot down. And we'll twist it out from here. Right hand plants, left arm reaches, gaze up. And then bring your left hand back down to the mat, and we'll meet in gate pose. Press off the palms, reach towards the sides of the room, then let the shoulders be soft. Tone the core. We'll take our side bend from here. Left hand plants, right arm reaches, then arcs up and overhead. And then return back through gate, and we'll set up for our modified warrior base. Point the left toes towards the left, then drag that leg in. Gaze off your middle. Big inhale at center, modified warrior 2. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. One more inhale to bring you back in center, and we'll head towards that foot stretch. Hands to hips, knees under hips, tuck the toes, send knees back towards the heels. Maybe shift your weight from side to side, into the arches. Plant the palms, tap the toes out off the floor. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Tap the toes, pike the hips up high towards the ceiling. Now you might pedal out the heels here, shake the head from side to side. And then use your next breath to meet you back in stillness. We'll head towards a dancing warrior sequence. Start by extending your right leg long behind you, press out the knee. Then use your runner's leg, step the right foot into the knee. Drag the ball down to that back foot. Chest, gaze. From runner's leg, warrior 1. Plant the left foot slightly out to the side. Then rise towards the left. Reach towards the ceiling. Let the shoulder blades soften down the back. Tone your core, hug navel towards the earth. Then warrior 2. Open the arms, pivot on the back foot. Reach towards the front and back of our space. Then let the shoulders be soft. Big inhale here. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale back through center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. One more inhale to meet you back in warrior 2. Then cartwheel the hands to the right. Step here, step back to plank. Vinyasa, light lower your body halfway or all the way down to the mat. Keep the chest moving, cobra or up dog. And then exhale brings you back to downward facing dog. We'll do that on the other side. Start by coming to a heel of the dog on the left. Press out to the knee. Then step the left foot through, runners up. Line the hip in your chest. Let's set up the warrior 1. Plant your back foot, then rise. Tone the core. Let the shoulders be soft. Then warrior 2. Pivot on the back foot. Reach. Then soft. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale brings you back through center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle. One more inhale to bring you back through center. Then cartwheel your hands to frame your front foot, runner's lunge. From here, step back to plank. Optional vinyasa or skip it. Just come back through downward facing dog. We're gonna do that dancing warrior sequence one more time on each side. Start by coming into a three-legged dog on the right. Extend that leg long behind you. Then step the right foot through, runner's lunge. And then warrior one, plant the back foot, rise the torso up. Reach, then soften. Warrior two, pivot on the back foot, press into the knife edge of the back foot. Then reverse your warrior. Then inhale brings you back through center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle. One more inhale to meet me back in center. Then meet me in a runner's lunge at the top of your space. From here, optional vinyasa or skip it. Just come back through downward facing dog. Then three-legged dog on the left, extend your left leg long behind you. Then step it through, runner's lunge. Plant the back foot, warrior one. Warrior two. Inhale here, exhale, reverse. Inhale, center, exhale, side angle. Inhale, center, exhale, reverse. Inhale, center, exhale, side angle. One more inhale to come back through warrior two. Then cartwheel the arms to frame your front foot. Step back to plank, optional vinyasa, or just come back through downward facing dog. 2 breaths in down dog here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Then drop your knees down to the mat and return back to child's pose here. Use this pose as an opportunity to reconnect with your breath, reconnect to the present moment. And then from here, we'll start to transition onto our backs for the rest of our practice. We'll start with legs out long, arms rest down by the sides. And then draw both knees in towards chest. Place one hand on each knee and guide your knees in a circular motion, massaging around the sacrum, that flat area in the low back region. You might switch the direction you're rotating the knees for a few breaths. And then begin to pause and center. We'll come into happy baby from here. Reach for the outer ankles or the knife edges of the feet. With your hands, pull the legs closer to the body while pressing the soles of feet towards the ceiling for a little bit of energetic resistance. Start to release the feet here. Bring hands to shins. Start to curl your forehead all the way up towards your knees, curling into a tight ball. And then let all that tension go. Arms rest by the sides, legs go long. Savasana, final resting pose. We'll be here for about 10 breaths. Focus your attention here on the breath. Stay in Shavasana for 2 more intentional rounds of breath. Then start to invite gentle movements to the body. And we'll all transition into a seat from here. That concludes our side bend yoga practice. I hope you're feeling good and all stretched out in the side body, ready to tackle the day. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, make sure to leave them in the comments below. But I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.